Hey everybody, welcome back to Leosophy. I got the coof. It's not very fun. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I figure I can still answer some questions, so let's jump right in. Ooh, uh, that's a tough question. Why are prostates a thing? Okay. So, being a female mammal is a very odd thing. A very odd thing. Because you're a homeotherm and you have a vagina. That's just in female mammals. Cloacas exist for everything else, which is very acidic because it's where, a very acidic form of solid waste goes through called, oh man, why can't I think of it? Oh my god, it's not acetic acid, uric acid. So easy when you think about it, because urine, uric acid. Anyway, uric acid. So mammals don't have that. They have an anus and a urethra for waste, and then the female mammals have a vagina, which means that bacteria could colonize it real easy. This is a huge example of intersexual competition. So the female mammals did two adaptations to deal with that. The first is it's a much lower pH than the rest of the body. The rest of the body is like, 6.1 or something? Like just a hair over completely neutral. Well, vaginas are acidic. So that helps prevent infection. It's literally, it would just kill every mammal baby, just about, infection would, if it wasn't for these adaptations. And then the other adaptation is recruiting friends to help fight for you. That acidic environment has caused what's called vaginal flora to colonize. So, kind of like gut flora, which protect your guts. Well, there's a problem there, because that means that the same environment that's bad for bacteria to colonize is also bad for sperm cells. So, as a result, male mammals have developed an extra organ that produces prostate fluid. And what prostate fluid does is it provides a pH buffer because it's very alkaline, and it also contains nutrients just to help the sperm cells get to their destination in a very inhospitable environment. That's the interesting thing. It's what's bad for bacteria is usually bad for other cells. So that's why prostates exist. They literally exist as a means of helping sperm colonize. Well, colonize is not the right word, but you know what I mean. You get the idea. I think I painted a good enough picture. Let's see, next question. What's something that you don't fully understand and are interested in? There's two things I can think of top of my head in this fever-addled brain, and that's why in every culture wisdom teeth are a thing. Obviously everybody gets teeth when they're adults, but almost every culture names them after wisdom. It's like, oh, you're clever enough to have these extra teeth now. So that's a little weird, just that how ubiquitous that view is. And similarly, while every culture has this weird association with April 1st and pranks, those are two really weird ones that you see in a lot of places independently. Let's see, last question. If people drank beer instead of water in the Middle Ages, why weren't they debilitatingly drunk all the time? Well, this is something you're not going to really see, I don't think, anywhere now. The closest thing is kvass in Slavic and Baltic countries, but back in the day, a lot of the beer people drank was called young beer, and it actually had a lot of health benefits because the yeasts were still alive. So it was kind of like a probiotic kind of drink in some respects, and a lot of the sugars were still present, so it had a much lower amount of alcohol. We're talking a little bit kind of like a non-alcoholic beer, like 0.5% to 2%. So pretty low alcohol content. That was a much more common thing than people realized. So it wasn't like they were all just chugging Guinness all day. Anyway, that's all I got. Like, share, subscribe, keep asking questions. Bye.